My name is Kerene Tayloe, and I'm the Policy Director for Green for All. Green for All is an organization that was founded 10 years ago with the goal of creating an inclusive green economy strong enough to lift people out of poverty. Under the Obama administration, there were some very specific attempts at looking at how we need to address carbon pollution and how we also need to think about renewable energy and how that will impact communities and also create job opportunities. And unfortunately, with the current administration, we're seeing things regress a great deal, and that's very concerning to many of us in the environmental community. In terms of energy policy, there's a great opportunity for people of color right now to participate. Solar is growing at tremendous levels. It's growing at a rate 12 times faster than that of the U.S. economy. And I think this is a perfect time to not only encourage women and people of color to get involved, but also speak to the economic power that can come from that, and also energy independence and getting us off of dirty fossil fuels. The current administration's rollback on the Clean Power Plan and a number of environmental rules is very concerning to me. What is very clear is that their intentions are to fatten the pockets of corporate interests, of polluting companies, over the health and benefit of our communities. And that is not something that we are willing to stand for. It's necessary for us to be aware that this administration doesn't care about communities of color. And we see that through things like the Clean Power Plan's rollback. The Clean Power Plan would have been our nation's first attempt at limiting carbon pollution that's emitted from power plants, and it would have also put us in alignment with the rest of the world around the Paris Climate Agreement. The solar industry, wind, clean energy in general presents a great opportunity to get into a sector that is just continuously growing at a rapid pace. Solar energy specifically is growing at a rate 12 times faster than that of the U.S. economy. But what we aren't seeing are people of color actively involved in that. And that could be for a number of reasons, for not being fully aware of the opportunities, or for those sectors not doing enough to reach out to women and people of color. And there are some great programs that are trying to recruit more and to also provide STEM opportunities through HBCUs, and also just to educate the public at large about why they should be involved in solar opportunities and wind, etc. Right now, we're the only country that's not participating in that Paris Climate Agreement. So everyone is watching us. We used to be thought of as a leader in terms of progressive policies that would benefit not only Americans, but the rest of the world. But this is a clear regression and turning our eyes on something that's extremely important. Climate change not only impacts the entire world, but it directly impacts communities of color. We're seeing that with the frequency and the dangerous hurricane seasons that are coming. They're coming more frequently. Houston is still being impacted. Florida is still being impacted. The people of Puerto Rico, even Hurricane Sandy victims from New York and the East Coast are still getting over those devastating impacts from these hurricanes that are coming in stronger frequencies. And so for communities of color to be involved in this discussion, it's very important. We need to think about our carbon pollution. We also need to think about the high levels of methane and how those greenhouse gases are impacting us in terms of climate change. My name is Kerene Tayloe, and I have been boss.